India's Auto PLI scheme was designed to fast-track manufacturing and position the country as a global automotive hub. But just as that ambition gathers pace, automakers say growing compliance demands are becoming a major roadblock. A new certification requirement has triggered sharp pushback from the industry. And that raises a critical question: is too much compliance slowing India's manufacturing momentum? In a meeting with the Ministry of Heavy Industries on 23rd of April, auto manufacturers raised concerns over a document issued by government-run automotive testing agencies. The document, called the Common Understanding Procedure, was issued on 22nd December 2025. It introduced an additional certification requirement for vehicles meant for export. The Auto PLI scheme, approved in 2021 with an outlay of 25,938 crore, is one of India's flagship manufacturing incentive programs. And to qualify, companies must meet domestic value addition or DVA norms, which measure how much of a product's value is created in India through local manufacturing and sourcing. However, under the new requirement, automakers must separately verify DVA for products meant for exports. That means automakers must prove that the export version of a vehicle is identical to the version already certified for the domestic market. Industry executives say this extra layer of compliance was never a part of the scheme's original framework. The Automotive Research Association of India has clarified that testing agencies had not consulted the auto industry before issuing the requirement. The auto industry says this is not just about one notification. It reflects a growing compliance burden that is slowing operations. Manufacturers already file extensive documentation to prove domestic value addition. Because that documentation extends across entire supplier networks, every fresh clarification requires going back to vendors, validating records, and in some cases, reworking months of filings. Automakers have asked the ministry to allow PLI claims to be filed once every 6 months. They say repeated requests for documents and clarifications are increasing the compliance burden. The ministry has asked companies to submit detailed justifications for that proposal. For an industry competing globally, compliance delays can be costly. Indian auto exports are already facing pressure from rising geopolitical tensions, supply chain disruptions, and higher shipping costs. Additional compliance burden could further pressure auto manufacturers. Industry leaders say that if compliance requirements become too complex, it could slow operations and undermine the government's ease of doing business push. Follow Business Standard for more such stories.